We're playing Gloomhaven, right?
We could if you want. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn off the chat because I can see the chat in there. Hold on.
I'm super hooked on Gloomhaven.
I got to.
Are you?
I got to figure out how to turn. Yeah, we were
We
doing.
got
Yeah,
the,
there's
we
just
were
in
doing a
the
Gloomhaven stream.
in the left that little arrow drop
There.
down.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it should let.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ken, we got it on
Sounds good.
Epic Games for free.
Welcome everyone
Oh, yeah.
to
Hi.
session 22 of Embers of the Imperium Homebrew. I'm your host, Surreal, but I don't have my surreal background because I really wanted this autumnal scene. That is a word I stole from Tika today. Because it's.
I'll let you
November.
have it.
Yeah, thank you.
It's yours now.
That's patented. Okay.
Our word, ours.
Yeah, that's yes. No one else can say autumnal without paying a nickel
No.
to our fund.
I don't even know the meaning of the word.
Well, does anybody remember what happened last time?
We got a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should double check
yeah.
that I remembered to turn the volume on. Yes, I did.
We got a robot, and
We
I
got a
need to
robot.
spend this entire episode making drones because
Well-
I would like an army.
And that's a good. I like that goal. But
But before you do though,
before
anything.
you do that, some things will happen.
First, we all die, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Well, I wanted, because you guys, now, I just want to double check. So, number one, were you taking Wallow with you?
I think that was not up for debate. I think that is happening.
That's
yeah.
100%. And
He's already got brothers.
I
like,
guess
who can
a
run this.
recap for last time. You guys went into the old Lazak's training facility. You met a little robot named Wallow, who had been a cleaning robot that was stuck here by himself for thousands of years and made himself a little defensive army out of spare parts.
Mm-hmm.
For which
Yeah, it
he
was
mostly
a terrible
obliterated.
army. It was a terrible army. I don't know why we're bringing
He's just
this
a little guy. He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry,
anyways-
the army will get better.
Anyways, you guys, he was friendly enough. He was just scared. He thought you were the Lazaks returning, and he was all ready to celebrate. And then you guys came in with your guns.
He made us a cake.
And he made a cake
Didn't
out of
taste
mostly
good.
bugs and mud. And you found, most importantly, a machine, which is basically
chair.
a brain scan that the Lazaks had developed in order to tell if people had been mind controlled.
And didn't we put Pasha in it?
No, you did not test it.
I think we.
I don't remember you guys testing it.
I think
Maybe
I made a
mind
joke
control.
about putting me in it, and I can't remember why.
If anything,
We
I think you
didn't.
guys may have disassembled it.
I definitely got the schematics for it.
You definitely got the schematics, yes. It's,
So I have
it's basically
I have the
just a
means
brain
to rebuild
scanner.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we thought about blowing it up.
Yeah, you were debating if you wanted it to leave it here or destroy it so nobody else could find it. But I don't think
Yeah,
you
'cause
actually did blow it up.
Because it was too
No.
big to actually pull out and
Yeah,
put onto
yeah.
a ship, right?
We
Yeah.
changed
Yeah,
our
that
mind
being
about
said, you
that.
did decide to haul back the carapace of that big
Yes.
flesh render robot.
Yep, because I'm going to make a mini version of him.
Yes, and based on that, I kind of wanted to do a quick mini adventure. I don't want to replay the journey back to the ship, but I thought I have a quick, fun little idea for
Uh-oh.
you guys hauling this
His-
giant robot carcass.
His
Okay.
fun little
Through the
ideas
river
are
and the
never fun
jungle.
for us.
No, they're very fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
It's mostly just narrative, but I only need one die roll from everybody.
What could go wrong?
I have to make
Leadership.
I have to make some notes.
Nobody has
No, it's going to be
leadership.
resilience.
Resilience?
Yeah, because you're hauling this several 100-pound piece of machinery through the jungle and a river
Okay,
full of piranha.
but before we do that, I'm
Yes.
going to take the parts of his shell that I don't need, and I'm going
Yeah.
to fashion that into a sled to give us all advantage on the roll.
I'll give you a blue die. Yes, you can all have a blue die.
All right.
Okay. So I just need to write down. I just need to write down some names here real quick, and then I'll tell you what to
All right.
roll. We've got Pockets. We got
Sorry,
Pasha.
meant to mute.
We've got
We'll just-
Bruce, and we've got Lizardo.
Let's just let Lizardo carry it.
Yeah, we could drag it. I'm assuming this is somewhat of a team effort because it's quite heavy. But you
We're
could
just,
certainly
sled
fashion
dogging
the
this?
armor plating into a sled to help it out. So we'll give you all a blue die. So what you're going to be rolling is your resilience,
Mm-hmm.
against 3 purple and 1 red.
Okay, and
But
what do
you
we
get a blue
add
die
to
on
our
there as well.
and what else do we add to our resilience?
Well, blue die.
Okay, and what else?
Well, whatever your resilience is.
Yeah, but what else?
That's
I'm looking
it.
for dice here.
I need more die.
Yeah,
I need
look,
more
Yeah.
die.
How
you
many?
might
what if
take a little
we-
bit of strain and or damage out of this.
What
but
if we
it's
sled
going
dog
to be-
this in a very smart way?
Well, that's what your roll is kind of doing.
What
We're
was
not-
the difficulty again?
We're not doing
The
so good.
difficulty, it's 3 purple, 1
Wait,
red.
I'm sure I have
Okay.
some re-rolls here somewhere.
might.
Okay, could have been worse. I did okay. Do you want me to roll for Lizardo?
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
why don't you give me yours first here?
So I got 1 failure, 1 threat, which
Okay. You
did
could have been a
great.
lot worse.
Could have been a lot
It could have been
worse.
so
You
Yeah.
did
much
great.
worse.
And no despair, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just picking up Lizardo's stuff.
Lizardo should be pretty good at resilience. It's one of his main.
Yeah. I'm just double checking. Okay,
It's a
so
brawn-based check, yeah. So you should have at least like
he
3 or 4.
gets 1 advantage, 1 triumph,
Oh,
3 failures? Is that possible? The
Yep.
triumph?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just a lot of failures he rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. He didn't get many he didn't get many successes, so
Okay,
but he
yeah.
got a triumph.
I have an idea how we can
Have
spend
a-
that triumph, but I'll let you go first if you can think of something. Okay. Bruce,
I
You
got
do
4
it.
threats.
4 threats. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. Could have been worse.
That blue dice definitely helped.
Yeah. And Pasha.
Blue dice did not help me. I got an advantage and a failure.
That's still not bad.
You
That's
know,
only
a
couple
this could have been
failures.
worse. So you
Could've been
guys,
so much worse.
Yeah. So you guys, you're heaving and hauling and drag this thing through the jungle. The main issue is number 1, there's evil monkeys everywhere, and so I don't want to role play any combat, but just on the way back, you're constantly looking around, pinging these things, pew, 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 as they try to circle around you. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to get
Yeah,
this
screw
through
those
that
evil
river full
monkeys.
of piranha. That's going to take a bit of engineering, maybe building a makeshift pontoon or float or something like that, right, to get this thing across. And so it's a long, arduous trip. So Pockets, in all this, trying to get this thing across the muddy bank of the river, you're going to twist your ankle. You're going to take a damage and a strain.
Oh, my ankle.
Yeah. Pasha. Oh, wait. I think I put Lizardo. I switched Pashas and Lizardos. Hold on a second.
But whatever happens to me, I'm taking it out on the little robot.
Okay, sounds good. You,
It's okay. I can wipe his memory bank after you're done.
yeah. You, on the one hand, you're getting a good workout out of this. You kind of put out your back a little bit. You're doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Oh,
Yeah, so you don't take any stress. You get 1 wound.
okay,
Yeah.
we'll let it go.
Yeah.
Sciatica flares up a little bit.
Yeah.
Bruce,
Ooh.
you're the one directing this whole excursion. It's
Mhm.
stressful because you're scouting for enemies. You're kind of the one that's engineering the logistics of this navigation. So it's 4 strain.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at you that I'm not really scouting for enemies though because
Okay.
I'm blind.
Oh, that's
Um,
very well. But at any rate, you're the one that's kind of got to tell people, okay, go up this slope, go around this. This is how blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a stressful management endeavor for you essentially. So we'll give you
Great.
4 strain. Now Lizardo, he's kind of the workhorse in this, right?
Yeah.
So he actually he's gonna be doing a lot of falling. He's the one that's tripping over rocks. He's the one that's kind of plowing through the worst part of the terrain as the lead. He's gonna take 3 damage on this,
Oof.
but no stress because he seems to be enjoying it. If anything,
Right.
if
a good
anything,
workout.
he feels really good.
He
Feels
finally
like a
did a
really
task.
hard workout.
He
Yeah.
finally did a task and ended with both arms intact.
Yeah,
so
he's like,
he's,
whoa,
he's happy.
This has definitely been work.
He, has,
But
he hasn't
hasn't-
pulled an arm out of the socket yet.
Yes. So he's injured himself, but he's like, oh, that was a good workout. But he has a triumph. How do you want to spend that?
Okay, what can we do with a triumph? Let's see.
What would give
I
us like an
should've-
advantage in this situation? Like we've already taken all the damage and everything. So like, is this just for flavor?
Just for flavor. Yeah.
Does
Okay.
the sled robot, like, when he sees a bunch of monkeys down a hill, he jumps onto the sled robot and uses it to take them all out?
I love it. I love it. So on a down slope, on a downward slope, you get a little, because mostly you're going uphill, but there's going to be a little spot where you have to kind of go downhill, and you notice a herd of these little monkeys have kind of chosen this spot to ambush you as you crest over this little hill. And Lizardo, yeah, like you say, you've already fashioned this into a sled, and he thinks, well, instead of pulling this, I'm going to ride this down the hill. He just crushes those things. You know,
They explode like bowling
yeah,
pins.
he toboggans them to death.
Poor monkeys.
Poor monkeys.
Hooray!
They were going
the
to eat
joy-
your brains, though.
And the joy of the ride recovers one strain off
Yeah.
of Lizardo.
Well, he actually had an advantage, so he can recover a strain if he wants to.
There you
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
No, I got nothing.
yeah.
No strain.
But
Now, once we, I guess, well, I guess we can chat. But once we're back to the ship, is that a healing opportunity? Is that like an end of encounter?
yes, but I just have a little bit of thing when you get
okay.
back. So
Well, we got a little bit of monkeys we got to slaughter
No,
before
there's
we
no
come
monkeys.
back.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's no monkeys. What you're gonna find, you might hear a voice.
It's a rhinoceros.
You're gonna hear a voice coming out of the ship.
Oh.
Because it's a girl. It's Marie. Didn't she come with you? Or am I
I
mistaken?
can't remember. Maybe she
I don't
did.
think anybody came with us.
I
Did
could be
she?
mistaken, but I thought Marie came with you.
I
If
don't
not,
even-
never mind what I just said.
Because
I'd
I
have
can't
to review
remember.
that
Did she
video.
come with us?
I don't know.
when did we leave?
We left in a
probably about
hurry.
A week ago.
She did come with us at some point because we needed a navigator. Let's just say she's with us.
We'll say she's with you. I
She's
thought
there.
she was with you as co-pilot.
She might have been sleeping. in
Brian
the ship.
spends a story point to say that she's with
I
us.
spend a
Done.
stereo
Yeah.
point to say she came with you as a co-pilot.
Yes.
And you hear her. You hear her voice come out of the ship, and she's going, "Hammer, hammer."
Have you
Hammer.
had too much to drink?
Well, she might turn when you guys are walking in. You're gonna see she's sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of one of the beds, and you see Robin sitting up, and he's just looking at her. And she's like, "Oh, guys, sorry." He woke up while you were gone. I didn't know what to do with him, so, I was just trying to teach him, see if he could talk. He's not doing very well yet.
Giving him words.
Yeah, I didn't have any flashcards or anything, so all I had was this hammer. I figured it was easier to say than most of the other stuff on the ship. But yeah. But Roman's not here, but something that Lizardo will notice, whether or not he chooses to tell you, I don't know. When he's in close proximity to Robin, he can sense Robin's. They're kind of like a single entity, the Arborec. So if he's in range to communicate with spores, he essentially knows anything that Robin knows. But Robin doesn't know much. He wasn't really getting what Marie was trying to tell him. He's just.
But does that now mean that Robin knows everything that Lizardo knows?
Yes, but he doesn't have the mental capacity to process it yet.
Okay.
So his brain is still growing, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
something I was going to give Lizardo the ability, he can, in a bit, once he's been awake a little longer, he can issue commands if they're in close range and there's no barrier between them. As long as they can get spores, he could use a maneuver to issue an action or maneuver command to Robin.
So Lizardo got a drone now, too.
He's kind of got a drone, except his drone is... Yeah.
Slightly more living, I get it.
It's more organic, but not as easily programmable.
What happened to my squad of giant insects I had at one time?
Well, you also had a squad of
you had a pet
teenage
Volwraith.
adolescent Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Well, your Volwraith, you just chose not to get him back. He does hang out with Tony now at the Plaza Palooza.
Yeah.
But
Lil Pasha.
Yeah, Lil Pasha.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've had a squad. You've had a squad in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's
I don't
true.
need
Lil
it.
Pasha wasn't really Pasha's. He was actually Lizardo's, wasn't he?
That's okay.
He just named him Lil Pasha. Yeah. Anyways, Robin, he's not doing much. He's sitting there and he's just looking at everything. And Marie was just bored, so she's trying to teach him how to talk.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching the ship and our kid. Your babysitting services have been noted,
Yep.
and if the Kaleri survive any of this galactic conflict, you may be reimbursed.
I mean, I'm kind of just happy to be away from, Mecatol City at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to Mecatol City?
I mean, I assumed we'd have to go back sooner or later.
But look what we picked up. We found a robot.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Did he talk? And
I think he's a Roomba.
Wallow will just go. Pew, pew, pew.
I think he works
should
as
really
a Roomba,
work on
but
that.
It's only 2 feet tall.
He's little. He's small. Yeah, he's not even 2
cleans.
feet. He reaches up to get to 2 feet.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
I
can
should
clean
really,
that pool of drool that's underneath Robin.
Oh.
Just imagine Robin's just like,
Yeah. I like that. You might grab a rag from your guys' supplies. Corner of the mouth. Well, he won't be able to reach. He'll just go until somebody picks him up and then wipe the side of Robin's mouth.
Aw, he's taking into his role.
Yeah. Well, he loves cleaning.
Yeah. Well,
He'll
we'll
probably,
leave
he'll
him
probably
lots
get
of
right
messes.
to work on the floors.
Yeah.
We'll just start throwing our trash wherever.
Yeah. Your ship's pretty clean because it is pretty new still, but...
Well, my sauna is full of hair, so...
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
That.
zoop.
Gross.
He's on it.
My new best friend.
He's here to serve, but he's just got limited height. All right, he's best. He specializes in floors and baseboards, really.
You know what? Baseboards, that's a talent.
Yeah, well,
Straight
they
up.
get neglected. At my house, they're certainly neglected. All right. Anyways, yes, if you guys want to do end of encounter healing.
Yeah, Lizardo probably could use a patch.
That's probably my
He
job.
just has 5 wounds, so it's not that bad, but might as well
Boy.
get him squared away. And then Strain's just 1, so he'll recover that, like, on the journey.
Yeah,
That
just on the trip,
is-
he'll recover that. So
Yeah.
1 purple dice in difficulty for me to heal Lizardo.
yep.
I got 5 successes and 5 advantages.
Well, that will do.
Yay!
He feels great. It's been a
I
wonderful
have
trip.
1. Yeah, I have 1 wound, but would that get healed at some point as well, or like?
Yeah,
how does
you
that
get
work?
like a wound per day of like if you're in a treated,
Oh, okay.
non-stressful, relaxed environment. As long as you have some sort of care.
Okay, cool.
I only have 1 wound as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could heal you guys up on the trip as we travel back.
As long as nothing super stressful happens on the trip, you'll
How
be
about-
all
We're
right.
about to find out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess we'll find out.
How about strain recovery? Can we do the
That's use that as a discipline check.
a discipline check?
But that
Yeah,
goes
so-
away after like a single rest.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to worry about it too
I
much.
said 1, and Lizardo just had 1, so.
Yeah.
I've got 7, so
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah.
strained right
It's been a
now.
rough day. It's been a rough day for Bruce.
Yeah, you have to remember I use a lot of strain now during the combat to give Bryant 700 red black dice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Worth it.
Yeah, it's so it's stressful but useful. All right.
You know what's not stressful is sitting and working on an army of robots.
Yeah. Well, you can start looking at parts as we're flying.
So is that the next plan, team? Is we're just gonna fly back to Mecatol Rex and try to build us a chair in somebody's basement?
Yeah, like.
We don't really know what this chair does. Is there a way I can study the schematics and find out what the actual purpose of this
Oh yeah, it's
chair is?
actually not too difficult. It's more of a programming thing than a building thing. All you need is a basic brain scanner. But
I just wanna
it's
know-
a question of how you program it.
Well, yeah, and I want to know what, like, if I can study this program and find out what this chair is actually for.
Yeah.
Like, is it for detecting mind control? Is it for reversing the effects of mind control?
I think we
Is it
went over it
preventative?
last time. It's not for reversing it. It's for detect. You can tell if somebody's being mind controlled, essentially, but which part of the brain is activated.
Okay.
There's they were able to isolate which part of the brain is affected under the Mahact mind control. So it just detects that.
And then we just, stick something up the nose and pull that part out and done.
Well, yeah, if you want. You might
no
change
longer-
their personality a little bit, but
No longer mind control.
yeah, you could lobotomize them, yes. Okay, but anyways, we need somebody with a D100.
I can get one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to roll a D100? Oh, wait, actually, why don't you do your astrogation check first?
Sure. Okay, so I'm astrogating to figure out where we're going, but
Well, you know
I
where you're
also...
going. Oh, yeah, no, you already know the trip. We'll just do the. We'll just go back the same way you came if you want,
Sure. Okay.
because you cut it down 2 days. So
I also want to say that the first thing that I want to work on is I want to give a new little robot speech capabilities, because
okay.
he seems extremely sentient. So I want to see if I can like put in a recorder so that he
Okay.
can speak the same way that I speak, basically
All right.
through different
That
frequencies.
is going to make my role play a lot harder, but okay.
Yep, that is half the reason I do things.
Oh, fantastic!
So your D100 roll was a 44.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Can you give me a second
Now,
one?
what difficulty do you want to make that mechanics check?
That's pretty easy. Just you probably don't have to roll for that.
Okay. What the fuck? Your second is a 44.
Okay. All right. Third.
Yeah. I don't know what the chance. What is that? That's a 1 in
You need
1,000
an
chance or
80
something.
to have an encounter.
But that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, isn't it?
80
What
out of
is it?
100?
To get
I got
44
twice
Oh, 24. Yeah,
in a row
that's
on a
one in
D100.
It's 1 in 100.
Well, you have to get the same number, so
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd be
it's
1 in
1,000.
10,000. Yeah. Well, it's
100
not
times
1 in
100.
10,000 to get. It's 1 in 10,000 to get those two specific numbers, but it's only 1 in 100 to repeat a number.
I guess
Yeah.
it's 1 in 100 to repeat the number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How about 3 times in a row? I got a 99 this time.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Let me put a star
99.
beside that. Okay, now, would you please roll a 6-sided die?
Oh, I could do that.
Okay.
Do I want a high number or a low number?
Well, I don't think it matters. It's kind of random.
Just tell me how bad a 1 is.
Probably the worst one.
Okay, that's what I got. So
But it could be the worst for Brian, which means it's good for us.
Yeah.
yeah. So I did roll a 1. Yeah.
Okay. So the first couple days of your trip are going pretty smoothly.
I'm going to take that to mean that I don't have any strain anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a single good night's rest, you'll get rid of any strain. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
On the third day of travel, you're going to start, whoever's co-piloting is going to hit something on the scanners. Something approaching, something that actually has radio signals, radio wavelength. So something...
That'd probably be like Marie
ship
or Pasha, wouldn't it?
something.
For co-pilot? Because
Yeah.
Pockets would be flying,
Probably
right?
well, I imagine Marie and Pockets are probably trading off piloting. So do you want Pasha? Do you want to be the co-pilot?
Sure.
Okay.
It sounds like fun.
Why don't you do a computers check? We'll just see how well you do on those scanners.
I have to look at computers?
Yeah, it's only a 2 difficulty.
Wait a minute.
What do these things
Wait,
look like?
have we done this wrong? I thought it would have been a piloting check.
No.
Well, I'm in the
So,
back making robots
Yeah,
anyway.
What am I
busy.
rolling against?
It's 2 difficulty, 2 purple.
What's my difficulty to make a small drone?
Oh, I got a success. That's great.
Making a small drone, you'll probably need... Well, you have probably the basic equipment, soldering iron. I don't know. Circuitry would be the issue. I don't know if you'd have that on hand.
I
Sorry,
can
Pasha?
try to craft one from
I have
parts.
1 success.
1 success.
Not bad for 2 dice.
Yeah, 1 success. You're able to isolate on the scanner the location of something that is
There's something out there.
radio signals, and
I
it's
don't
moving.
believe you.
So it could be a ship.
I think there
You
is.
can't actually tell.
It's space, so there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Can we tune into the radio frequencies?
Well, that's part of the role.
Can we
he
go on the
just did.
AM/FM?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's on the
You
UHF
caught him
band.
on the blip. You see a signal in range.
Hey, let's go check this out.
Okay, you're gonna fly towards it.
Sure.
Okay.
Full speed.
Okay.
Okay, so you change course to veer towards the signal. And you
Guns
notice
out.
on the scanner it's also veering towards you.
Oh,
Oh, friendship.
I should probably let everybody know what's going on here. You guys want to
Hang
shoot
on.
first? And
We can
ask
go on the
questions later?
PA. We can go on the PA. We're approaching a ship. Well, they
We're
haven't
approaching
fired at us
something.
yet. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm not
Wait,
sure it's a ship.
I'm making a roll.
We might need somebody to find out what type of ship it is.
Yes.
Bruce is excited.
I feel like Bruce made something.
Bruce, can you look at the computer system and see what's going on out there?
No, I'm way too excited by this. So, Bryant, I was reading the sheet that you gave me.
Yeah.
And it said, I can try to craft something, difficulty 5 mechanics.
Yeah.
If I want to craft it.
Yeah.
So I rolled that, but it also said crafted drones are improvised, but you can either, if you can roll either a triumph
Yes,
or
then
5
you can
advantage,
make it not improvised, yes.
it'll be considered new. So I rolled 2 successes and 2 triumphs.
Okay. There you go. So for the past few days, Bruce has been really focused working on building another drone. And he's probably just yelling Eureka as you guys are tailing in towards this signal on your
Yeah, I'm
scanner.
completely not paying attention to what you guys are doing because I'm.
We're just gonna check
I have
this
now
out.
made a new drone.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. As you fly towards it, no further signal coming from it. It just keeps speeding in your direction.
Can we send how do we send messages to other ships? Can we do that?
You can just send out a signal.
Hailing?
There would be like a standard hailing signal.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Hello out there. This is Cleary's can't remember her number. 62. What was her number again?
Your team is 41.
41.
Yeah.
This is
62, 41.
Cleary's 41 from
Ha
Mecatol Rex. What is your what's going on? Out. Over.
You're not getting
I'm really good at these communications. Hello, this is Pockets from Cleary's. Wait, was it Cleary's what? 41 squad?
Well, it's your K41.
Oh, K41.
K41.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. I am back. I had a minor glitch in the Matrix. I don't know if you asked me anything, but my Zoom call definitely died for a minute.
No, we're
You
just
blipped out for
talking
like
to these
3 seconds.
strangers that
Yeah.
we're heading directly towards. It's all good.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Carry on.
She's hailing them. They haven't replied yet.
Are you in need of assistance? That's it.
Okay.
Over.
Silence. And then clunk, 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 clunk. You hear clanging noises all over the hull of your ship.
Oh,
no.
goody.
Your scanners and equipment start to kind of bzz, 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 and you hear grinding noises.
Oh, cool. We're getting boarded.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, is it?
Probably.
Suppressing fire.
Bruce, can you go out on the hull? I think something's trying to get in.
Do we have ship cameras? Cameras on the outside of our hull?
You would have at least one. I don't know if you
Can
would
we-
have them all over, but you'd have,
Can we see anything
go
on?
check it out.
probably a rear, those rear view cameras for parking. Yeah, there's
check it out,
these.
Wally.
Actually, Bruce,
Yeah.
you'd have the best chance of identifying them. Do you want to roll a 3 difficulty xenology?
Oh, sure. Sure. I'm sure. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I knew we should have shot them first and then asked questions.
Technology is those dice on a 3 difficulty is 4 advantages and a failure. I'm still a little focused on my drone.
Okay, yeah. Bruce's mind's just not in it. But what you see is these, perhaps about a foot long or foot around, kind of almost orb-like robotic-looking creatures with big kind of red eye centers that have latched on to the hull of your ship and are kind of drilling into it, or I don't know. Some of them are looks like they're trying to tap into your electronic systems.
Bad guys.
Can you shake things off in space? I don't know how this works.
Well,
I could shoot them.
yeah.
Let's shoot them.
Shoot at ourselves with our turrets?
Well, we're not shooting at ourselves. We're shooting at them. I'm not planning on missing.
Maybe I'll ask Marie to take the controls, and I'll jump
Either
into
that
it.
or self-destruct. I don't know.
So sorry.
There's only two options.
So there's a bunch of things that are trying to drill into the side of the ship.
Well, it's not clear what they're doing. They're doing something on outside of your ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of
And
it
they got
does
big
sound
red
like
eyes,
drilling.
so
Red
Something
eyes
with-
means they're good guys, right?
Yeah.
Big red eyes on the side. Can I send out Mark, my new drone?
Yeah.
Mark and Carl?
Carl and Mark?
Yeah.
Bye,
Do you
Carl
wanna-
and Mark. It was nice knowing you.
Wait a minute. That's true. No. Mark stays here. He stays near me.
Let's see. So we got a front cannon, laser cannon,
Are you sending
turret.
Carl out there?
I think Wallow should go up there and fix the holes.
Okay.
Can we actually
Making a
see,
mess.
like, on the inside of the ship, can we see them actually, like, drilling through something, or?
No, you only hear it. It's not clear what they're doing. Like, you can see them in the camera, but it's not really clear what they're up to.
Well, there's
Making a
weird-looking
mess.
things
And you can
on
see,
our...
but your console will be flashing. You know, I need to
Mhm.
change the image here from. We're no longer.
But these things came from, like, a bigger ship in the distance?
So you don't see another ship.
Oh, so we just saw these floaty things. These little dudes?
Yeah, it was
All
like,
right.
like a cloud of them actually.
All right. Gonna go get my spacesuit on.
There we go. So I was just putting the right picture up for the stream because we're on your ship now.
Maybe Lizardo will suit up too if you're planning on going out there.
Gotta go shoot him.
I can also give Lizardo. Wait, what's his? No, he can use his knuckles in space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're blast knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going out with Pasha and my drone army.
Okay.
And then maybe me and Marie will stay in, and I don't know if I can shoot any of them. I can
I
Probably
mean,
put your
try with,
spacesuit
like, a
on just
turret,
in
but-
case.
What was that, Ken?
You should probably put spacesuits on just in case.
Okay.
You don't want to lose air.
Okay. So in the time that it would take you to put your spacesuit on, sorry, Tika, do you have the ship stats on you? If not, I can
Yep.
see if I can pull them up. Okay.
I got them. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to take 4 hull trauma
Oh.
and 2 system trauma.
What? Oh,
Well, I don't think that they're doing any good out there. I don't think they're like giving
they're
us some
not
sweet
repairing our
mods.
ship. Yeah.
They're not adding like a spoiler or something, NOS or anything
Well,
to our ship.
maybe Bruce can capture one and reprogram it to fix our ship.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just kill them first. Okay, let's go and break.
Okay.
We're gonna go kill them.
All right.
Roll your leadership.
Well, hold on. I got to pull up their stats here.
Brian, I'm going
Uh,
to send you an image on Facebook. That is what Mark looks like for when you find him for the
Okay.
next stream picture.
Yeah, perfect. But first, I have to find the stats for these thingamajiggers. Okay. Can you guys roll your initiatives? So it's gonna be cool because you saw them coming.
It's going to be vigilance because we all took the things that
Or
let
it
us
can
use
be
vigilance.
vigilance if you prefer.
Do y'all want me to roll for Lizardo as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Are we
2.3.
close together? Are we close together?
Oh.
I think you and him might be.
Well, you'd
You and I
have
might
to. You'd have
be.
to get. There's only like one way out to the hull, so.
Yeah, so
You
you and
get
I
the-
would be close together.
Yeah, you get 2 more blue dice then.
I get 2 blue dice for being near you?
Yeah.
Just for being besties with you?
Yeah, just
All right, I got a
roll-
3.4 then for my initiative. Let's go.
Oh wow.
You got the vigilance thing, right?
Yep. Well, I
Constant
don't
vigilance.
I have constant vigilance, but I don't have your fancy like I give my allies things. I just heal you later.
No, mine gives you 2 if you're close by.
I heal you later and I make drone armies.
I got a 1.1 and Lizardo got a 3.2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that's
all
what I
good.
was looking for. What's my vigilance? All right. Yellow. Green, green. Rolly, rolly. I got a 5.1.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
5.1?
Yeah.
Holy smack.
That's
So
a good
Brian,
roll.
based off of our earlier conversations, you were saying I can control drones up to my willpower,
Yes.
so I can fire with both of the drones in one
If
turn.
they're doing the same thing.
They're both shooting a bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All my guys
Yay!
rolled the same initiative. Okay.
So how many of these things are there?
It's a swarm.
One swarm?
There's four groups of minions.
Okay.
So you guys have 1 turn, they get a turn, you get 2 turns, they get 3 turns, you get 1 turn.
All right. Well,
So
Pasha,
it's
even though I have 2 drones now, I think
PC,
you're probably still a better shot. So
NPC,
Alrighty. I'm gonna try some new skills.
Yeah.
One's called Double or Nothing.
Oh,
boy.
interesting.
Oh God.
Never mind.
It should be fun. I also get an extra blue dice against enemies
Robots?
that haven't gone this turn. I took that one too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Freak.
So I get out of the gate, and then I'm going to use my luck to get 2 more blue dice. That's the one off.
Oh, they do have a defense, so there's a black die in there as well.
3. I got a black and my
just
range.
one, Brian?
Sorry?
Just one? How
Yeah, they get
pedestrian.
1 black die as defense, yeah.
And what's my range?
Well, you're going to be close. They're all quite close.
Okay, well that's good. I think I'm gonna have to go like full auto on these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many are in each group? 4?
Yeah.
Well, I should be able to take out one group. Maybe I can fire at multiple groups. What do you guys think?
I think make sure you take out the. No, fire them all. Just spread it. Get them all down.
Spray and
Yeah.
pray. Spray and pray. I get 1 extra difficulty. And I think that is my roll. Let's roll that up. See what I get. Oh, I only got 3 advantages. I missed everything.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
That extra double or nothing. It was nothing.
Unfortunately, it's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh crap.
All right. Well,
Okay.
what are you doing with your advantage?
Well, let's pass
be
it
able
over
to,
I got
oh.
3.
You could, with 2, give the next one of them a black die on their next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I could give one of their group a black die, or do you think they're gonna stop doing what they're doing? I haven't hit them yet, so.
They're probably distracted. They'll probably come try to kill us. I mean,
Okay. I'll give the group that's closest to me a black die, and then I'll give our next actor a blue die.
cool. Now, Brian, what's the anatomy of these things now that we can actually see them a little better? They got blasters and guns and stuff, or they just got pokey hands?
They don't have hands. They're more. I could probably try to bring you up a picture.
Oh boy.
I think Ken knows what these are. I don't think Pasha does.
Are they the whatever you call them, the space ghosts? Not the ghosts.
No, I know
the
what
virus
they
ones.
Yes.
are. I know. What
Oh,
Is that what they
necroverse.
are?
Yeah. So they're kind of like, I have pictures here. I just don't know how to share it in there.
That's okay. If I
they
know
don't
what
like
it
talking
is.
to people either. They're not very diplomatic.
Yeah.
Any KRO? Okay, well,
Yeah, you can probably Google it if you want. NEKRO.
Do they have guns?
They don't have.
Now, they got little stabby.
They got
stabby
stabby
things.
arms. Yeah.
All right, come
They're
stab me then.
pokey. Okay. Well, the first group that gets to act. Well, I get to choose who's doing what. The first group is going to continue boring into the hull.
Okay.
It's going to take 1 more hull damage.
Boring.
Yeah. And a system strain.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's boring now. It will be less boring when they break through the hull.
Okay.
Okay, then you guys get another turn.
Okay. I guess that's probably going to
Oh, wait,
be
I
me
think I'm
then,
missing
eh?
somebody. Oh, you guys get 2 turns after this. Okay. You guys get 2 turns now.
Yeah, maybe Bruce and then Lizardo then.
Okay. I'm just checking something. Defensive is the other one. That's what it is. I have a little list of like where all my defense comes from, but I was missing one. Okay. And the other one is a stance. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely have Carl and Mark just shoot things. So
Okay.
Carl is a little floaty drone that like sits around beside me. He's got a light blaster and and a shield generator.
Okay.
But Mark is like a little dog that has a gun on his back, and the gun is probably bigger than the dog itself,
Okay.
kind of thing. But no
Okay.
head because he's a walking giant gun.
Yeah.
That's what my new drone is.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, so when I shoot with my dudes,
Yeah.
what am I rolling for that?
Well, it's
Computer's check.
Yeah.
But is it 1 roll for it or is it 2 rolls
if
for
they're
it? Like
if they're
separate rolls?
targeting the same target, do it as 1 roll. Well, it would take a maneuver to give 1 command, essentially. So if you're giving them the same command, it's 1 roll. Just do
Well,
it
it's my action to give 1 command, right?
action or movement, I don't remember offhand, but
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it
my
is.
action. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
attack, but I'm not gonna hit something
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
stick.
yeah, yeah.
My action is control my drones, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but they would shoot separately, right? They would have different targeting.
You know, I hadn't thought about that, but sure, let's do that. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna target the same group, I think, with
Yeah.
both. But yeah, so I guess whatever the closest target, or not the one that passed a disadvantage. I'll shoot a different group.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're at what, close range? So it's 1 purple dice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said they had a defense.
And 1
so it's
black die because they have a
dice
defense.
as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Carl gets 6 successes,
Okay.
which I think is 9 damage for Carl.
Okay.
Nope, Carl's damage is 2, so it's 8 damage
Okay.
for Carl. So how does that look? Are they all dead?
Let's see. So he did 8. So he knocks out one of them. One of them just goes flying off the hull into space. Damages another, but it keeps going.
Okay. Oh, I forgot my blue dice. I'll use my blue dice here with Mark.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 4 successes and 2 advantage with Mark, but Mark's gun does 5 damage, so that's
Okay.
9 damage from Mark.
Okay.
And I have 2 advantage, so I will, yeah, I'll heal a strain off myself and give a blue dice to somebody else.
Okay. So he knocks off
Yeah.
a couple more.
And that is my turn because I've gone a defensive stancing up and doing all
Okay.
that jazz, as
All right.
per is the normal.
All right. So that group's down to 1. It is Lizardo's turn.
Okay, perfect.
Who's running Lizardo?
Oh, sorry, Lizardo or Pockets.
Yeah,
Whichever
Tika,
one.
you running Lizardo still?
I think Tika's frozen.
Yep, she's gone.
Yeah, I thought she was just being very still.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't.
But I
She's
think
trolled us all.
Yeah, so let me check Facebook, see if she's on there. I was like, man, she's just not moving.
We're having some connection issues
Some
today.
connection
Yeah,
issues.
apparently. Yeah, so Brian, I hope you're okay with that on that drone. I gave him the bigger gun.
Okay.
but it means he doesn't give me more defense.
Oh, it's one of
so-
those actual dog robots.
Yeah.
But smaller,
That's
I'd
kind of what
say.
I'm modeling off of.
Yeah.
Just because on the picture that you use, you have Carl, so now you gotta have Carl and Mark.
Yes.
So I need you to find another one.
Okay. I need to find. Oh, here's Tika. All right.
Yeah, so Mark has a heavy laser. So I have a light laser on Carl and a heavy laser on Mark. Oh, it looks like Tika's coming back.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh, that's
the
I
internet.
thought you were just sitting really still.
No, the
I
internet.
was like, hold on, she's not moving at all. Okay, so it's either yours or Lizardo's turn. Whoever wants to go.
Yeah, I think we'll do Lizardo. I was just taking a look at his talents to see if there was anything interesting. I don't think there is. So yeah, he's just gonna punch whatever group, maybe the group that Bruce was attacking.
The one that I was
Just
attacking has got
Yep.
one little
Oh.
dude left in it.
Oh, just one. Okay, no, he'll go for a bigger group then.
Okay.
He's gonna start trying to blast knuckle,
Punch
Maybe
or
blast
kick or whatever
knuckles?
he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna start punching these guys in the face.
Okay. Don't forget they get one defense.
So they get one defense. Okay. He did have one talent that I think. Oh yeah, he has brace, so it allows him to remove a black die. So maybe he'll brace as his. Oh, as a maneuver. He would have to take a strain, I guess.
2.
He's probably. Sorry?
He'd have to take 2 strain, right? Because his first maneuver would be to move, and then to use the second maneuver, it'd be 2 strain to do it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, he can take 2 strain. It's beginning of the counter. Why not? Take some strain, so he won't roll the black. But what's the difficulty on that?
Be 2 because he's melee.
Okay. And let's see, what is his brawl? His brawl's good. Oof! Look at all those. Look at all those yellows. Okay.
It's really fun when you get to roll like 4 yellow dice for your attack rolls.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has, and he doesn't have. He didn't get any advantage from anybody else previously.
I gave 1 blue dice. Yeah.
Okay, 1 blue dice. Okay. All right, so he gets Lizardo punches these guys. So altogether the damage will be 8. And he has 2 advantages, which he can't do anything with, I don't think.
He could recover those strain that he used for his maneuver.
Well, that's true, yeah. Oh, I might have actually. So he has an inaccurate 1. Does that actually mean he gets a black die? I missed that on his.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay, let me roll black die then. Wash. Okay, good.
Okay. Perfect.
So we'll go with the previous.
Okay. So it's eight hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
No crits or anything. Nice.
Yeah. So he jumps
punching
into
these
a
guys.
crowd of these things that are sitting on the hull. Just bam, bam, bam. They're pretty well armored little guys, but he's manages to knock one off into space. You can see it spinning out, and it's like little red eye light thing just kind of.
Aww.
Yay! No, don't feel
No,
bad for
my
these.
parts.
Dirty necrovirus.
You should be shooting net guns
Yeah,
at them.
and then he manages to bend the little tentacle things on one of the other ones, but it's still going. They get 3 turns now. So, group,
I'm gonna taunt one of them.
well, okay. I mean, how are you taunting them?
I'm gonna message them through because they're machines,
They're all
so
yeah.
they
You
can
can talk
pick up.
directly to them.
They can pick up my frequencies that
Yeah.
I frequent off,
Yeah.
and I say, your mother was a toaster, and your father was the wrong form of electrical outlet, like the one you find in the UK when you brought the wrong charger.
What you're going to hear in response, well, you can probably hear them talking to each other, to be honest, because you do understand radio signals. It's probably not a language you're familiar. It'd be binary. Would you speak in binary?
I would understand binary if it was
There's-
written, but I don't speak binary.
Okay.
There's a
Here-
skill you can take, a talent
Yeah.
Speaks
That is
binary, yeah.
binary.
Okay. So if you don't have that, you don't understand them.
I do not have that.
But a group of them kind of like pops off the hull, and they look at your new robot.
What?
They don't know it's new.
They don't know it's new, but that's just out of the two robots, that's the one they're looking at.
Oh no.
You're looking at Mark? At my
Yeah.
dog?
Dougie.
Mark.
He's behind me.
Yeah, well, that's the one they're looking. Well, they're all around this hull. They're not, in one direction.
Don't kill my new dog.
Well, this is exactly the sort of thing they're interested in, I'm afraid.
They steal tech from everybody.
Yeah, they're tech.
Oh, that's
folk.
fair.
They love tech. They would like to exterminate organic life
I am-
forms.
I will let you know that I will do everything I can in my power to stand in front of my dog and not let it get attacked.
All right. I just got to look up their attack here because I actually accidentally scrolled off their stats.
Also, part of that is because I don't want to have to
0.
look up the stats for a drone that I just made.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how they roll. We'll give him an armor because he's metal. We'll give him 2 soak and a defense. Just like we'll make the same as them. 2 soak and 1 defense.
Oh, you gonna kill my drone?
I don't know.
Right off the bat?
Still got to roll.
Are you gonna make it so I can't even defend my drone when I'm standing beside him?
I don't know. Do you have an ability that lets you defend somebody standing beside you?
I mean, I
No.
have parry and defensive stance and defensive,
Big, thick boy.
any
and
of
I'm
those-
gigantic.
Do any of those affect neighboring allies?
I guess not.
Okay. All right. Sorry, their roll is. So I have a lot
Can
of
I-
tabs open.
Can I appeal to your sense of not killing my little robot dog?
I can't play favorites. I have to do what's logical and fair.
I mean, we could always use a story point somehow.
You could use a story point somehow.
A meteor comes in. Strategically just.
Yeah, I would
knocks
let you
them
use
off.
a story point to narrate in a different target.
Yeah, I'll use a story point to jump in their line before they can get to my drones.
Okay.
Because I didn't know who they were. No.
No.
Now that I'm up close and personal, do I know who they are?
No.
Okay.
I'm assuming if you didn't recognize them on camera, you're just not familiar with the necrovirus.
That's fair.
You may have heard of them, but you wouldn't know this was them.
Well, Pasha's cousin was a necrovirus.
Yeah.
There's a story point.
All right, so for a story, okay, fine, yeah.
No,
I
I'm
was just saying, like,
kidding.
I'll see I'll see that they're aiming for my drones and understand the fact that they're trying to get to my computery bits, and I'll be like, oh
yeah.
no,
So
you don't.
It's clear that they're more interested in the technology than anything. And as you start and jump out and get aggressive against the drone, they do refocus on you,
Yeah.
right? They realize they must exterminate you in order to get that delicious-looking piece of technology. So they're going to roll their dice. Well, how
Okay.
many defense do you have up?
Against a melee attack,
Yes.
5.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
5 black die?
Yeah, he's got a
Holy
lot of black
crud.
dice. He took a lot of feats for this.
I have a tank and I have drones, and this is how my character fights. I started with a stick and now I'm here.
So I have good news and bad news.
Start from the bottom.
Okay, what's your good news?
Okay, they rolled a triumph. So they do hit you.
How was that good?
That's
Good for him.
No, I
It's
said
good for
bad. I
him.
literally said bad news, didn't
You
I?
said good news
Oh.
and bad news.
Oh, the good news is they take 2 strain, which is automatically damage for
Oh,
them.
that's really good.
Oh,
news.
that's great. Yeah, okay.
But
So how much damage do they do?
They do 6 damage and they have 1 pierce, so you ignore 1 soak.
Oh, okay. I'll take no damage.
But then you also have to roll on the injury table. Oh, they
but
didn't
I
get
didn't
through?
take damage. No.
Really?
I have 6 soak, but I have parry, so against a melee attack, I can spend up to 3 strain to add 3 extra stoke.
Okay.
So I
you can do
essentially
that.
have 8 soak or 9 soak against melee.
Okay, and it just costs you
Strain?
strain. So spend
It
whatever
just costs me
strain you
strain.
need to then.
Yeah, I spent 2 strain. You said
Okay.
it was
Yeah, no,
6
that's
damage,
great.
right?
That's
Yeah.
great. So those guys, they actually take 2 damage. So you're swinging around with your electro quarterstaff, and you're knocking them.
No,
you're bending them up.
it is not my electro quarterstaff. It is a stick.
It is the stick.
It is the stick
Well,
from the original.
Somehow, beyond all reason, you're flipping them around.
The stick is defensive.
You manage a little tiny bit of damage on them. Okay, so that was group number 1.
So my brawn gives me 2 soak. I have leathery skin because I'm an Imperium. That gives me a soak.
Yeah.
I have my cloak on, my Kaliri's cloak. That gives me a soak. And my drone, Carl, gives me an energy shield, which gives me a soak.
Yeah.
And then I took the armor master, so as long as I'm wearing armor, I get an extra soak.
Yeah, he's designed to soak.
Yeah, it's like I've done everything to just make myself tanky. I also took the toughened, so I have 2 extra wounds as well. So
all right, for the next 2 turns, the next 2 groups of NPCs, 2 more damage on your hull and 2 more system strain.
How we doing on the ship?
It's not bad.
that's a good.
Okay.
I think I think we're
Take
okay.
a few more rounds.
Be a tough one to fix. Okay, so now we're probably on Pocket's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I want to hit them with something. What would make the most sense for me to hit them with? Like on the ship, like with a cannon,
you have a turret, but you're be shooting at your own hull.
Yeah, so that's what I was worried about.
You definitely would kill a lot of them, but you would probably damage your ship pretty badly.
Make sure you don't miss.
Yeah,
it potentially has.
Even if you hit them, I mean, it's like if you put like a frog on a cow and then dropped an anvil on the frog, you're still hurting the cow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor frog.
No, I know.
Just use that special fly swatter enhancement that we have on the ship. You know, it just like reaches out the giant like whatever the foam hand or something.
Yeah,
and just like
the anti-necrovirus big stick.
Exactly,
swings around.
I'm gonna say that I see you guys fighting, and I'm like, the reason why I'm going last is because I'm like, I really want to go out there. Right? Just man the ship. I'm gonna run out and join the fight because.
Can you fix the ship
Did you
from
put
inside?
on your Enviro suit beforehand?
Yes, I did. I did put on my suit.
I talked her into it.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Sorry, what did you say again, Pasha? You said.
Oh, I was just wondering if you could fix the ship from the inside, or.
Let me just double check how that works. I mean, it's doing
it's
okay.
External
like
hull damage right now.
Yeah.
They haven't even gotten to the inside of the hull yet.
Yeah, like
is
it's
that what
not,
I'm gathering? Yeah.
It's not hurting by any means.
Can you
as of right now
do some electric feedback to one of the groups?
I
don't know.
Right. Can I do anything?
Thing.
Can I splice or do something like that kind of a thing? Hold on a minute. I guess it's a little bit weird because it's like we're in a battle, but then it's like I'm in the. Can I do things within the ship? That's not a ship battle, but yeah. Okay.
You could at least like scan in the outside area and see if there's more of these things coming. Because if some of them are outside our range, it would be good to not let more of them come onto the ship. I don't know if that's what Brian has planned. But yeah.
You can shoot them before they get here too.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Scan for more or another ship.
Let's see here. So starship actions. Let's see. Plot course. Scan the enemy. I wonder if I can slice. I mean, I don't have great computers. Oh God, no, I don't want to do that. Because I don't have good computers, so I can't really slice into their systems.
Oh, that'd be interesting if you could like lower their defense or something.
Yeah, or like confuse them and make them, I don't know.
Yeah, you can always
not drill into the ship.
I mean, you can always give it a shot.
I could, but I feel like I'm probably gonna fail it, but I could try. Let's see here. I don't get any advantage, right? Nothing carried forward. No, because it was Lizardo and he used it to heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the scan the enemy one? On a success roll.
So
twice for the
it's
next
to
critical
learn
hit
their
against the charge.
weapons, mods, strain, and hull trauma. So I don't think that's applicable to these little robots. It's more applicable to another ship.
Okay.
Plus, they're like easy enough to pick off. I don't think like we'd gain anything. But I want to see, like, does it make sense, Brian? Like, if I wanted to, can I slice their systems also if they're not a ship?
Yeah,
And
they
they're
are.
just-
They're definitely electronic.
Okay, so maybe I can try then, and then maybe we can at least like lower their defense or difficulty to hit them or give them strain or something. What else? Let me just see here. I could try, let's see, jamming. I don't think that's going to do much. But yeah, I'd like to see if I can kind of confuse them or mess with them a bit. Okay.
I would say it's either computers or if Bryant lets you, either the slice the enemy systems or if Bryant lets you use the scan, because the scan should allow us to get more crits on these guys, right? And that's at least a perception check. But you're saying it's defined somewhere, right?
It says, well, just in this scan the enemy, learn the target's weapons, mods, system strain, and hull trauma thresholds.
You could probably you just basically get the stats. It would work, but you would just get their stats.
I don't really care about their stats.
But it does say roll twice for the next critical hit against the target and choose one result. Effect is 1 extra critical hit per 2 successes.
Okay.
For scan, I don't scan the enemy?
Yeah, am I reading the wrong thing here, or
I don't know. I could be looking at the
player
wrong
action.
thing.
I'm looking at Starship Player Action Sheet 3.0.
Starship. Okay, hold on a minute. Maybe I'm looking at something that's outdated. Starship.
Yeah, no, I've got the same Tika does. It's basically just getting their stats.
Okay, well, go with that then. I don't know.
You might have like a...
I have whatever you sent me originally.
Oh, okay.
It is called Starship Player Action Sheet.
Okay. I'm using the Force and Destiny system cheat sheet at the moment, which I think the ones Tika's looking at.
Yeah.
I'm using a PDF that was sent along with the advantages and threats.
Okay. Hey, now let's see if I can find that one again.
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll move on. Just do the slice. See what you can do.
Sure. Let's give it a try. Okay. So it's a computers check. And it's 3 difficulty, and I don't have great computers, but let's see what I can do. Now, could Marie maybe help me and give me a blue die?
Sure.
Help me computers?
Yeah.
And then maybe it's at least equal. Okay. 2 successes, 3 threats?
What I'll do is have you asking her to do that be a maneuver. How's that?
Okay, sure.
I mean, 2 successes is still 2 successes.
Yeah? Okay, so you sliced them?
I guess so. So what I want to do with that, wait, what did I want to do?
Reduces their defense.
You can subtract their defense.
For 2 rounds.
I can, oh yeah, with a triumph you disable. With 2 success, it looks like I can add strain.
With 2 advantage, you could add strain.
Oh, yeah. 2 advantage. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
and with a triumph, you could disable a weapon.
Defense.
Okay.
Yeah, so you reduce the target's defense in one zone by 1 for 1 round per success. So for 2 rounds.
Yeah, and they're small enough. We're not going to worry about zones. You're just dropping their defense die.
Okay,
all of them lost their defense for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yay! Good. Okay, that's something.
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
Also,
I
while
did
you're
a
doing
thing.
that, Pockets, you're going to notice your screen just starting to flicker more wildly. It's going to blip out into code, like stuff you can't read very easily.
Oh no.
That's bad.
0s and 1s are popping up on the screen.
Yeah.
Bruce will tell you that that's bad.
But we're at the top of the round. Whoever wants to go first.
All right, Pasha, you want to hit something this time?
Yeah, I'm hoping to hit something. This might be the week that I don't hit anything.
Well, they have 1 less defense now.
You did pretty well last week.
I can remove a black dice.
I'm going to step away for 1 moment, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to do an aim on a group.
Okay, do you
What
want
do we have
the damaged
left?
or the undamaged groups?
What do we have for...
We have every range. We have no damage, and we have one that's almost dead that's only got 1 left in it. And then we got 2 that are like kind of damaged.
Yeah, can you just target all of them?
Yeah, I'll aim at a full one and target.
So target the same group.
No,
You'll spread.
I'll do a spread.
Okay.
I can always concentrate on individuals, can't I?
You can choose. Yeah, before you fire, you choose. Are you concentrating on one target, or are you spreading your fire?
Okay. Yeah. I might as well spread it.
Okay.
Spray and pray, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try this double or nothing thing again. It's gonna work this time.
I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
It
that's exciting.
worked, but I didn't get any advantage though. I did get 3 successes and a triumph
Oh, okay.
and a threat.
Okay.
So you can still use the triumph as a crit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that means I can hit 2
You can hit 2 different
groups.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. So I will use the triumph to hit 2 groups then.
Okay.
And then that is for damage. I think I'm at 13. Let me just double check. It's been a while since I hit anything. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And so 13 to 2 groups.
Okay. Now you can finish a group off or really badly hurt another one.
Let's finish one off.
Okay. I'll give you the most optimal option here.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, let's always do that, right? Let's always be
Yeah.
the most optimal.
Yeah,
How
let's-
I'm feeling from day to day.
Yeah, I was just, ranging them in the first time I went. I was a little excited and I totally missed.
Okay.
I
So
did get a threat.
You're popping them off the hull. So
It'll probably be a strain.
You've knocked off several of them with your fire.
All
You've
right.
completely eliminated one of the groups, and another one of the groups you've knocked off 2 of them.
And I take a strain because
You take a strain because you're just like screaming in space. You're overheating your gun. It's burning your hand a little bit.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah. It's only
I
one
got
strain.
oven mitts on.
That's true. Okay. But now it's my turn.
Aha.
All right. Which one do I want to use?
So how many we got left crawling on the hull here?
There's 1, 2,
3
3,
groups,
4,
but-
5, 6. There's 3 groups.
left.
Total of 6 units.
Okay.
So I've got to see. So they have to make a roll.
What are we guessing? They got about 8 hit points each.
Well, you
I
have
don't
to do
think
a scan to
I've
find
got
out
that.
for sure.
I think it's probably closer to 5.
Yeah, I would have hit more then.
Well, you took
Well,
out
some
like
are
an
some are
entire
damaged. Some you
right?
would have hit some that didn't die, right?
Oh, okay.
All right. So.
group. But like, didn't we start with 4 groups of 4? Like we started with 16. So 10 of them are already dead.
Yeah. I guess we are doing pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark did
the
damage.
next one, Bruce, you would be the only one to notice. I guess you could define a loud binary signal. And
Okay.
it takes off.
And it leaves?
Yep.
I'm gonna message Pockets and say, one has left the ship. Can you deal with it?
You got it. Pockets over and out.
It's the one group that only has 1 left. And that guy's just like.
He's going to get more. Shoot him.
Shoot it.
Okay, so do we have player activations now, or
Oh yeah, sorry, you have 2 slots. Yeah.
2 slots? Okay, so I'll take one of them and shoot the guys that are still on the ship.
Okay.
If that's okay with you peoples?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do Carl first.
Okay. You have a group
Carl-
of 3 and a group of 2. No, a group of yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll do Mark first, and we'll aim for the group of 3.
Okay.
And Mark says, "Woof." 3 successes, 1 advantage, so that is 8 damage.
Okay.
And the 1 advantage I will give to the next actor, which I'm going to assume is not my other drone, because these attacks should be at the same time.
Mhm.
So for Carl, shooting the same group, 4 successes, 1 advantage. which would be 6 damage.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
We're going to have to figure something out about how I use and spend advantage on my turn.
Yes.
And then I'm going to ignore that advantage for now until we figure out something better to do with it. And I will take a strain to go into a defensive maneuver again.
Okay.
So same group, 1 hit for whatever and 1 hit for whatever. That is me.
Okay.
How did I do? Is that group dead?
Oh, yes. No, there's 1 left in that group.
Ideal.
Wait, pockets.
Should I go or should Lizardo pick off another? Because we have another group with a few of them in there.
There's 3 left on the hull and 1 that's flown off.
Yeah, I guess you could shoot the one that's pulling off.
I mean, it's also already acted, so Lizardo could punch one of the groups that's still remaining, and Pockets can clean up at the end of the round again. Yeah.
Yeah, Lizardo's going to punch. There's another group with a couple in there.
There's 1 that has 2 and 1 that has 1.
Yeah, okay. So the one that has 2, he'll punch at them a little bit.
Okay.
Punch.
Take an aim. And you get a blue dice from one of the robots.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he'll aim, and he gets a blue dice from Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Bruce is twirling his stick.
he'll take 1 black for
His space
inaccurate.
stick.
Okay, let's see here. And 2 difficulty, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Melee. Okay. 5 advantages.
How
What
do you want
in the
to spend
actual
those?
what? How is that even possible? Oh my gosh.
A little bit
Literally
of
has 4. He had 4 yellow die and 2 blue die. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty
Okay,
bad.
so
That's very bad.
so bad. Come on, Lizardo. He took an aim. Oh, okay. So let's see. So okay, so he could
So there's a level 3 talent called Natural, and it lets you get 1 reroll for a skill check.
Yep, I've
That
got
uses-
that one.
Either of 2 skills. I don't know if you can, but melee weapon or brawl, not a bad skill to put on that.
Yep. Yeah, I got my ranged heavy on that.
There you go.
what are you gonna do with 5
And something
advantages?
else. Can't remember what. Initiative or something.
Can't you make them drop their weapon somehow?
Yeah, that's with 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
Let's.
effectively make
But
it. They can't
Pull
drop
their
their
arms
weapons,
off.
but you can make it so they can't attack, right?
Pull their arms
Yeah.
off.
He holds them
Okay.
down, kind of thing, so they can't fly away. They can't attack. He's
Yeah.
just-
Why are
Yeah,
you
you can
God,
prevent
why are
them
you
from
hitting
flying off
yourself?
if you
Why are
want.
you hitting yourself?
Yeah.
We'll do that. So that will be 3, right?
That
And
doesn't
then-
sound like something Lizardo
Well-
would do.
He'll do that, and then maybe he'll add a black die to one of their turns with the extra 2.
Okay.
Why not? Give him black.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. So he hasn't hurt them, but he's kind of he's grappling with them on the hull of the ship. So
Yeah.
he can't drill into the hull right now.
Yay!
But he hasn't hurt them.
good.
He's just kind of wrestling them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's stalled for time.
Yeah. And I think that leaves it to me. So the one that is not pinned down,
That one lone guy.
the one lone guy's flying off.
No,
I
the
guess
other one lone guy.
The other 2 have no choice but to attack Lizardo.
Oh, I thought the 2 were the ones that can't attack.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah. So he's pinned. I guess they'll do an athletics check versus his athletics. What's his athletics?
He has 4 green.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe they just suffer for
How
a round,
athletic are
Brian.
these robots?
Yeah. 4 green.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. No. There.
I mean,
Oh.
it's possible to roll nothing but advantages on a bunch of yellows and blues is what I've learned. So anything's possible.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Just have that one take
He
a little
failed.
stab at
Oh,
Lizardo.
sorry, I'm just trying to get back into. There we are. No, they didn't do well. In fact, they hurt themselves trying to get away.
Yay!
Actually, one of them would have died here. So as they're wrestling,
Maybe
they're trying to get out of his
one of
arm.
them off.
He one of them just breaks in one of his arms.
Yeah. It's like, let me go, let me go.
They
Pop.
took strain
Oh.
as they were trying to get away, but strain for a minion is damage, right? So
Yeah.
You should tell them to hold on to that one so you can get some parts.
yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Don't throw it out.
Yeah, he's just holding.
Don't throw
I'm going
it
to be
back in
honest.
his face.
You could probably just capture that one at its point. Well, I'm going to be honest. It'll probably just shut itself down.
No, I don't think I want these ones anyway.
Okay.
These ones seem a little bit too dangerous to tinker with, so we're gonna clear these ones all off the ship.
Yeah.
The fact that they're trying to infect the ship with a virus, I don't want any piece of them in my drones.
Now, speaking of, trying is not a strong enough word.
Succeeding?
Cool.
Well, as you get back, you're at the console of your ship still, right?
Pockets is.
Yeah.
She hasn't
you're
gone yet.
still, remember I told you it was blipping, you're getting weird code on it? That's still happening,
Yeah.
even though they've left.
Yeah, sounds good.
I thought you were going to shoot the screamer.
We gotta reform. Control Alt. Hey, Mary, Control Alt. Get the task manager up. Shut it.
Okay,
Shut
delete
that
some
down.
programs.
Roll computers, pockets.
Can I hear this
Me?
happening right now?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna do as audible of a sigh as somebody without a mouth can do, and then I'm gonna take my drones and go back in the ship.
Okay.
Can me and Maria again?
Yeah. You can use her
Kinda-
assistance for a blue die.
And what's the difficulty?
Well, probably like a 4. I'm gonna be honest, because this is the necrovirus, you're gonna probably put a red on that too.
So three purple,
3
one
purple
red.
and a red, yeah.
That sounds good.
Can I wait for Bruce to get back on the ship?
Yeah, but you can just try if you want. I mean, what's the worst that
I'm
could
gonna make it
What's the
happen?
worst that could happen?
A complete wash. Okay,
Oh,
that's
wash
not bad.
isn't the worst that could happen.
No failures.
You're just nothing's
That's fine, 'cause I'm gonna
responding,
flub the roll anyway.
The controls of the ship, you're having a difficult time getting anything to respond.
We're not making it worse.
You're not
But we're
making
not
it
making it
worse.
any better.
It's just nothing's happening.
I can
Let's reboot.
almost
Turn it off. Hold on the button for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee that I will flub this roll and make it worse. So
No.
almost guaranteed.
Who's got good computers?
Just
Not
me.
me.
Oh.
I have 4 yellows for computer.
Come computer this.
That's how I shoot with my drones.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah. I'm on my way inside, but are we still cleaning up the rest of the guys outside, Brian, or are they all?
Oh, they're
saying
either
they're
gone or dead.
Okay.
Anybody that wasn't dead flew away this round.
So I guess I have to roll this, and you said it's 1 red, 3 purple, and my computer's check.
Yep.
Well, I got 3 successes and nothing else.
Okay. That's fine. So the 3 successes, you're able to get it back up online. It's just that they... you didn't roll any advantages. So I guess you didn't learn
No.
anything from this experience. You've just got the computer back online.
Well, I mean, I've learned kind of that these things exist in the galaxy,
Yeah.
and
Radio signals in space equal
and that they
dangerous.
like to put viruses onto your ship. So
Well, actually,
I know
that's
that
something
much
you would
at
have
least.
noticed as part of fixing it. It's not a virus specifically. It's not like they planted a
doesn't-
virus in your computer.
It doesn't act as a normal virus. It's
It's not-
more
yeah.
of a living thing, isn't it?
Well, no. Like, you don't know. You didn't roll enough advantage to learn, I guess. That
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
I know what it does.
He knows.
Okay. Well,
I'll do a knowledge check.
Oh, do you want it to be xenology?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to do xenology,
I've already done it, so
you
I
did.
don't think I
So,
can
but
do it again.
Pasha can try, or Pocket
there
can try
a-
if you want.
Is there a
It was a 3. It was a 3 difficulty, I think.
I guess I should probably go try to repair the ship a bit, eh?
Nope, that did not work. I strained myself trying to think about this.
Yeah. Do you want to try, Tika?
Yeah, why not?
I knew this from another life.
What's the difficulty?
3.
Three purple. Let's see. What do I get? 1 success, 3 threats. Oh my god, I remember
Yeah.
it, but it's so
You've heard of
traumatizing.
these, and they're terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying. With 1
like
success,
the-
you wouldn't know a lot. You mostly would have heard stories. This is something that would attack a lot of pirate ships. for like Mentac ships, because the Mentac ships like to hang out in those areas of space where there's kind of lonely, like, you know, like transport areas and stuff. And these necrovirus like to pick off lonely ships as much as they can. And so definitely a lot of Mentac crews have come back and told horror stories of these things coming and attacking their ships. They'll, but yeah, they'll like they said, they'll mostly just drill in, tap into the computers, they'll kill anyone that gets in the way, and then off and leave.
Just leave the ship floating in space?
Yeah.
Weird. To what?
But it is nightmare fuel, so that is the 3 strain for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the boogie.
It's like the boogeyman for the Mentac pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anybody else who runs into them, to be honest.
Should we
Well, that was a fun random encounter.
Yeah. And sorry, you didn't learn. So I have to be careful not to talk too much because there's more to that. But
there it is.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, if you want
I have to make a
I don't
note
know
here. Okay.
how we heal the ship, but yeah, so it's
I can go out and do some manual repairs.
Yeah. Do a mechanics check the same way you would do a medical check.
So 1 difficulty, because
Well, it
it's
depends
not.
how much damage there is.
yeah, it just took 7 out of 24.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So it'd be a 1 difficulty.
So
Is there-
a 1 difficulty mechanics check. Now I have solid repairs, which means I get an automatic success with that as well.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, so 1 difficulty. Sorry. Roll my dice. 3 successes, 3 advantage, and 1 triumph.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds like fully healed,
For medical
right?
checks, we've been doing the triumph is 3 successes.
Yeah. So and
we'll
then
do
you
that
get
to
the
be
automatic.
6 successes. That's including my automatic one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then just 1. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so you're able to patch up real good. They weren't something that. Sorry, did you get any advantage on this one?
3. Yeah.
3. Yeah. So what is apparent is they weren't drilling the hole for damage's sake. They were drilling the hole to try to tap into the computers. Like they weren't trying to take down your ship. They were just trying to get into your electronics.
Yeah, they were just taking the panels off so that they could get into the wiring. So that they can, the ship,
Does it heal any strain at all for the ship? That, or how do you heal ship strain?
Well, actually, advantage would do that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, advantage does
3.
that. If for medical, it does. So we'll do it for this too. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got a little bit of strain.
Okay, that was day 3.
Roll another D100. No.
How many more days do we have?
2 more days, Pasha.
Oh my god.
Why don't we roll a D100?
Uh,
Don't do that again.
It's 99 again. What are the chances?
That one. So
gosh.
I'll just tell you straight up. Normally, if you run into a random encounter, I change it. These ones accelerate, so every time it will get worse.
So, Bryant, I'm reading my rules for manual repair on a ship.
Yeah.
It's definitely saying I'm supposed to use an athletics check instead of a mechanics check, but we're ignoring
That doesn't make sense to me.
We're gonna ignore that. Yeah.
I think that would
It
make
says-
sense if you're doing like heavy lifting and heavy like wrenching.
Yeah. Success results in +1 hull trauma, +1 per 2 successes.
Oh, you only get 1 per 2. No, don't worry about that. We'll study that later when we get into more space combat.
Okay. It also says that it cannot be used to repair strain. So you
Yeah.
may want to look into that.
We'll
we
look
may
into
be
that. Let's leave it for now. It was a
We have to
random
go to a
encounter,
space dock.
so I don't want to sweat over it.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll note for the future though. So when you're doing those checks, it's 2 successes, 1 repair, and you can't repair strain. All right.
Yeah, it's different. It's different if you're doing damage control, which is probably once it's docked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to roll a D100 for?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah. I screwed us over the last time, so you can screw us over this time.
88.
Jeez, what's with the double numbers?
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah, right?
44 plus times
44,
2.
44, 99,
Yeah,
88.
it all
That's what we
added
rolled so
up
far.
eventually.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, Brian. The damage control is exactly how we did it
Yeah.
here. the manual repair is worse.
Okay.
So it's like it seems like if you're trying to like
Well,
struggle and repair something, then it's just harder
yeah,
to do.
I think
kind of
you're
thing.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to roll another d6?
Oh.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. It sucked.
4.
Yeah, so this is the next day. You guys have been extra cautious on the scanner. Like you've been really focusing on the scanner, getting it repaired, and watching out if there's any more of these these robot-y things. And one interesting thing pops up. So Pockets will say you're the one. Actually, it'd probably be Marie, maybe sitting, or Pasha sitting at co-pilot, whoever. Somebody notices something very interesting. There's a planetary signals coming from a location not too far away that's nowhere on the astrogation charts. In fact, it's almost it feels like these signals are being suppressed or hidden. But you managed to pick it up just because you've been extra diligent on your scanners.
Now all I can think is it's a necro trap.
Oh,
Well, that sounds
props.
interesting.
Or it's a new planet for us.
Maybe this should be the secret base of the Clearies. We can go invade.
It's a secret base of somebody.
So I know yesterday when we went to investigate the thing, it didn't work out well. But what do we think today? Should we just zip by, see what's happening?
Sure, let's go for it.
Or should we just mark it on the map for later reference? What do we think?
Let's fall into
We just
Brian's
found this,
trap.
like-
That should be fun.
We just found this like unknown base on the planet. Just some random thing here. Are we
Not on
in
a
uncharted
chart.
space?
Yeah, we
Well,
just
that's
found...
a funny thing. You're not in uncharted space, but you're in poorly traveled space. But most
Okay.
of the systems around here are charted. And so, but this one, it's almost like there's something suppressing. So there's like a little bit of radio signal coming from a certain kind of black region of space, but it's hard to pick up, almost like it's being suppressed. It's like listening to somebody talking through a thick wall in terms of trying to pick up signals.
I wonder if that technology could be useful for us.
You might also notice a very, very, very faint amount of parallax.
What is parallax?
Bending of light around large bodies of space.
Oh, cool. So like a cloaking field.
Hologram.
Well,
Or something like that.
a very, very large cloak, like something that's cloaking something very, very, very large, yeah.
You're gonna go check it out.
Well, now I'm scared. Now I'm
Here's-
worried it's like a big ship that's trying to
Here's-
cloak
It's
itself.
much bigger than a ship.
Well, and I was gonna say it might be a war son.
I'm thinking we should probably note this location and leave. I
Let's
think
mark
our
it on the
mission-
map.
I think our mission is a little too important to get sidetracked by
Yeah.
some unknown exploration right now.
I think we need to go fix the ship.
I'm not as concerned about like the ship damage right now because I did put a nice little band-aid on it, but I'm more concerned about the fact that Mecatol Rex is going to be overrun by the Mahact and everybody's going to be mind controlled by the time we get back.
Oh well. That's,
Okay, fine.
That's bad too.
Mystery thing in space.
Mystery thing in space.
Space.
When we get some downtime, we'll get Ilonis to send us on a mission there to discover it.
And if it's missing, then we know it was a giant ship, and we definitely didn't want to go up against it anyway.
And then death, yeah. I gotta protect my drones.
we
I have a family now.
A family to think about.
can we try to increase our detection of the signal or any signals that are around the ship?
Yeah.
Put more power into the scanners.
Yeah. I'm going to put 2 red on it, though, because this is a very deliberate... Yeah, why don't you do 2 red, 2 purple difficulty computer check for the scanners?
2 red, 2 difficulty, computer check.
Can we help? Can Marie help? Can
Yeah.
she
Marie's
give
helping.
you a blue die?
Yeah,
She
you
said,
can
"Hey,
do
look
that.
at that."
Yeah. She's pretty adept with the console.
You forgot to carry the 2.
I never forget to carry the 2. I got Bryant.
Yeah.
I just want you to know
Yeah.
that I've really enjoyed playing in this scenario with you.
Yeah.
I got 4 threats and 7 successes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to say so 7 successes. It's clearly a planet that for some reason people have gone through great effort to conceal.
Yeah, we kind of figured
And this
that.
very greatly concerns you because this is an area of space perhaps you're somewhat familiar with. But as far as you know, the Imperium have never detected this place. And so somehow it's gotten through you, it's gotten through anybody who's worked on these astrogation charts, and that really frightens you. 4 stress worth of frightens you.
It's just like, it just boggles the mind so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if we were to discover that the Earth really is flat. You know?
Well,
it'd be like, what?
It isn't?
What? Yeah. Or like there's still dinosaurs, or on the Truman Show. You know, it's like a huge, mind-blowing reveal. So there's a planet here, but how? How did we miss it?
Yeah, it's like it's super intriguing and like totally want to go down and find out, but also death of the galaxy awaits us. So I don't know which one's worse.
Okay, we know it's a planet. We know it's probably not moving it super far anytime soon. We'll mark it. We'll come back.
May not be moving.
Well, hopefully not.
Does it have internal thrusters inside the planet?
I would. With 7 successes, you can tell probably there aren't. No, it's on a.
So this is just.
It
is a legitimate planet on a normal orbit.
Yeah.
Are there any other signals out there other than the planet signal?
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this is
Very
exciting.
intriguing.
Okay, we'll come back. Oh my god. Alonis is going to crap his pants.
And the other big thing,
this
is only a day away from Mecatol as well, I should point out. This is
we're close, right? We're close by.
You're in an area where this should not be hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pasha 1.
Pasha 1. Now, you do have one more day of travel to roll for.
All right. I'll show you guys how it's done. I'm going to roll the D6 and the D100
99.
at the same time. I got a 14 on the D100.
Luckily, the last day you just get to relax and play cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal my strain then.
Yeah.
Oh, but do we teach Wally any words? Is he speaking now?
Well, first of all, for copyright reasons, his name is Wallow.
Oh, Wallow. Wallow.
Yeah, we're gonna get shut down by Disney now.
Yeah, that's it. They found us.
They've always been NASA. They've been looking for a reason.
That's how you can tell we've made it.
Yeah. If Disney knew we were here, that would be.
We could call him Floro because he cleans the floor.
You could call him Floro instead of Wallow because he likes cleaning floors more than walls.
He likes the floor.
I like it.
Floro.
I like it.
Or Flory. At that point, you can just go
Flory. Yeah.
No, Floro.
Florita.
I'm stuck. I'm sticking with the O now.
Okay. Floro.
Okay.
Floro. Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Sorry,
do I have your question?
Bordeaux, for that matter.
He can talk now, right?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I love the beeping though so much. Okay, I'm
Nancy,
still going to be.
He'll still throw in a beep and boop every now and again, right?
Yeah. Because that's just his style. He'll be like,
he doesn't have the adjective.
How may I serve you today? Beep boop.
That's how he speaks.
Yeah.
Beep boop. That's the English.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of a beep, it's just beep boop. So,
he just says it.
All right. Well, I taught him to talk for you guys, so have at it. That one's yours. I got Carl and Mark. They don't talk.
You got any cool stories about how we can unmind control people, Floro?
Well, I don't know. The great masters never let me in that room. Except to clean. But they were never while they were testing.
Did you ever have to clean anything like gunky, like brain or flesh after somebody went in the chair?
Oh, well, I cleaned many brains and flesh, but not from the chair. Beep.
Okay, that's
Boop.
good. That's good. That's good.
Can I just beat Boop and then tell you what he said? Like R2D2?
No.
Sure.
No, we made him
No.
Because
talk.
everyone understands R2D2.
Oh.
No, we made him talk.
Oh, rats.
No, I'm kidding. You can do whatever you want, Fred.
Okay.
You put
Okay,
a
okay.
voice synthesizer in him.
I don't know what else I would ask him right
I'm
now.
gonna kill you all.
Ah,
Do you love us, Floro? Do you love us?
I don't think I know you well enough to make a decision. But as long as your chlores and sauna are dirty, I will clean them for you.
Sounds like
I
love
can-
to me.
I can program him to
Yeah.
say that he loves us.
Might as well
No, I
erase
want
it
him
and
to
start
mean it.
over.
I want him to mean it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
If you serve the mighty Lazax, then I will love you.
Yeah, we serve them.
Oh, good.
I mean, we don't serve their enemies. How's that?
Oh. I
We
mean,
really hate the Mahact.
Oh, me too. That's one important thing we have in common. Beep boop.
Beep, beep boop, my brother. Beep boop.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. Actually, he would know very little about the Mahact. He was actually well after them. He's aware of them because they did build this just in case.
Hmm.
But he actually wouldn't have seen them.
That's okay. He's gonna help me rebuild that chair.
Beep boop.
Also, we need your help to build little flesh renderer, whatever we call them, little skin
Yeah,
Oh,
skin
Actually,
skin scraper. Yeah,
Knee Skinner.
scraper.
Whatever his name is gonna be.
skin scraper.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I'm
Yeah.
happiest when I am serving.
Well, you're gonna really love it here then.
Oh, thank heavens! I was getting so bored.
Because we're gonna use you daily.
Oh, good. Oh, yes, the slothful life is a terrible, meaningless one.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. Okay.
We'll start saying beep boop after talking with him so much, just like as a
Yeah. It'll become a
Over.
new greeting in the galaxy.
Like
beep boop.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beep boop. Okay, so are we coming back into Mecatol
Okay,
at
yes.
this point?
So as you approach Mecatol, you are going to be hailed on your computer.
I was gonna say we should run silent on our way into Mecatol.
Oh, you
Are we
can
not
run
able
silent.
to do that?
Yeah.
I was wondering if we should try getting a hold of Alonis too.
I think it's too risky. I'd
Okay.
actually rather stay far from the capital, and actually like find a place maybe even outside of the shield that we can set up and like I don't know if I can make us a shield or something, or we stay in the ship or something, but like build that chair and then bring people out to test them before we really talk to them much. You know what I mean? I mean, my other thought is, can Tiny be mind controlled?
Well, you don't
The
know.
Titan?
Yeah, I guess we really don't know,
You
right?
know the ghosts can. They're the kind of the most alien species that you are aware of that has been mind controlled.
So we would have to assume at this point that everything can be mind controlled by the Mahact, which is a terrifying concept. When we've been gone now for what, like 2.5 weeks?
Not quite 2. But probably about 2, yeah. Maybe a little less
But
than 2.
at least, yeah, okay. So just under 2 weeks we've been gone. I mean, the Mahact were literally in the council chamber. So to assume that Ilonis isn't mind controlled, I think is a bad idea. So I propose to the group the plan of land somewhere near the edge of the shield at least and build a chair before we contact Ilonis.
Okay.
Okay. Assuming we can get the materials.
I still have some of the scrap from those robots. And I think it's more a programming thing than anything. So if we can
Right.
sneak into the black market and get me whatever I would need for like a circuit board or that,
I
then
wonder if do you think Tony would have been mind controlled?
At this point, I have no idea. That's the thing. Is like,
Yeah.
Well, if anybody knows anything about mind control, it's going to be Harry Mudd.
yeah,
Is Harry mad?
that's the guy from the pawn shop, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh.
illegal stuff.
hmm But anyway, I don't know how easy it'll be to do that and to not be hailed. But that would be my first attempt.
Well, so we'll give that a try.
All right, Bryant, we give that a try.
Okay, absolutely. So there are going to be 2 different roles here. And first of all, which part around Mecatol City are you going to be parking?
The secret one.
Okay. All right. I mean,
We
it's all
could.
toxic, so like there's nobody really. The only people you know outside the shield, there are probably still pockets of Ruathi,
We
and there
Could.
are.
I don't want to be anywhere near those
And
things.
then there's Tiny and Big Jim.
we do have the access tunnel where we had the
Yeah, where the tanks came out.
where the tanks came out.
Yeah, who did we tell about that access tunnel?
I think we told everybody.
Yeah, pretty much all the scientists that were helping with the
Yeah,
shields.
so
Well,
Might not be the best
scientists are
place.
good. We can use some of those.
there's got to be like the one entrance to the shield that nobody cares about, and there's like 2 guards that are on it, and it's been their job day in and day out, and they hate their lives because all they do all day is just stand on the wall and watch nothing in a cloud of toxic gas.
That's a major.
That's the entrance for me.
That's a major analysis. I think we'd have to watch every sentry.
Yeah. Well, and bear in mind, until the recent attack by the Ruathi, nobody bothered to guard because nothing could live out there.
No, that's true.
But now that the Ruathi have come, it's probably all guarded. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Should we just go to Tiny and Big Jim?
Guess we can try. Can we stay in orbit without being detected? Can we land on the
It'd be
moon?
harder actually, because there's so many other ships in orbit.
Can
If
we land on
only
a
we
moon?
had a cloaking system.
Sorry, land on a what?
A moon?
There are no moons that I'm aware of in Mecatol.
Oh. Can we land on an asteroid? Can we land on anything that isn't Mecatol, that's near Mecatol?
Well, not that it isn't like a space station.
You want to go back to that cloaked planet?
Kinda.
Just going in circles.
Just hang out there? Because, like...
We gotta
50
land at some point. We gotta figure out what's happening here.
Yeah, but I mean, like 50-50, right? It's either the cloaked planet is safe from the Mahact, or it is the Mahact, right?
So we just build Mecatol Rex on the new planet, is what you're thinking.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was more thinking like we build the chair in our ship.
What about the meat ship? Should we go see if the meat ship is still around?
We could. These are all options. I guess maybe just Bryant. Am I able to build the chair in our spaceship?
There are a lot of very specialized parts you would need, but it's basically a brain scanner.
So not until I have the specialized parts.
Yeah.
Okay, and my redundant systems
I mean,
can't take the specialized parts
Any
from the
modern
ship, can it?
hospital will have this, though.
Ooh. All right, we need to go to the hospital.
So we need to sneak into the city. Is that what you're going about?
I think so. Do I have like a little swipe card to get into the back of the hospital?
You do not.
Not even for a story point?
Mm,
I am a doctor.
yeah. I think for a story point.
We gotta get to the hospital first.
All right, get me to the hospital then.
All right.
Okay.
So, do we want to still fly and land outside of the city, or just tell me where to land this thing, guys?
Yeah.
Point me.
We're circling for too long.
Up
Let's
to you
just land.
guys.
And you guys,
Up to
no,
you guys.
well, the first thing I need to establish is, can you stealth even close enough without being spotted?
Yeah.
Well, there was that spot where we, the very, very first mission we had was outside the city walls.
Oh no,
But they
I mean
would-
getting through orbit without being seen.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
'cause it's like get through orbit without being seen, get inside the shield without being seen, or like be faking to something else, even though we have the big Kaleri logo on the side of our ship. Maybe those
Your ship is very
necroviruses-
clearly marked.
Didn't those necroviruses do us a favor and like rip that part of the hull off?
No, because that's not the part they would have been interested in.
Oh, come on. They're not interested in the flashy colors?
No.
That's where we
I
keep
know
our
the answer.
computer core. Come on,
Yeah.
it's right on the other side of that.
It's right under the Kaleri's logo, so it makes a giant target for how to disable our ship.
Well, it's not the Kaleri's logo though. It's actually the combined logos of the Brass Dunes and the not the Sparkling Oasis, the Nine Sands.
Yeah.
It's actually a Hakan logo.
Should we?
Yeah. We're just a Hakan freighter. We
Yeah.
have nothing to do with anything else. We're just delivering spices from the old world.
Well, we could try that. Change the transponder.
Yeah, just tell them we're Port Authority. It's fine. Wait, that's for Dungeons and Dragons.
We need that whole like
I mean, they do kind of have that
umbilical
here.
thing, don't you?
Sorry?
Don't you need that whole like what was that system in order to
The
like
umbilical,
fake-
what they called the umbilical cord. Yeah, so that's
Mhm.
a reprogrammable transponder. So it's
Mhm.
because
Don't we still have that?
No, that was on our
Oh, old
first
ship,
It's
right?
on the other ship that is now floating off by an asteroid belt somewhere.
Let's go
Maybe we
get
should
that
go
ship.
get that ship.
Yeah, we'll go get that ship, and then we'll come back.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's very difficult. You can't really reprogram it manually. It's like
Okay,
getting into
let's-
your computer's BIOS.
Well, however you guys want to do it,
Let's just
I'm
fly in.
happy with either.
Okay, you're just flying in?
I think so.
Should we just fly into the Hakan embassy? I don't know.
Brian's smiling. Let's not do that.
Well, I already know. I already know the options. What's going to happen with each option?
And
my job to
diplomatic
know that.
immunity. We have diplomatic immunity.
No, we don't.
No, we'll
Yeah, we
probably
do.
be executed on site. So
Why? What did I do?
existed and aren't mind controlled.
No. We can
I wonder if you
pretend we're
could
mind
fake
control.
being mind controlled.
I was just thinking that.
Not well, but yeah.
You could fake it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the goal is definitely get on the planet, get to the hospital, get the parts we need, go make a chair somewhere in a back alley, and get Ilonis to the chair.
But we didn't have to come to Mecatol to do all that.
Ilonis is on Mecatol.
Yeah, but I mean, we could have built the chair somewhere else and then brought it here.
It's why I was asking for a moon.
A moon with a hospital.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping that I could just scab from our med bay, to be honest, but
Yeah. I just happen to know where there is a moon with a hospital.
is it cloaked?
Yes.
Man, we should have gone to that planet because maybe they'd have cloaking tech we could use on our ship.
Yeah, really?
You want to turn around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, we turn around. We're going back to that planet.
Okay.
We decided that this was a bad idea.
All right.
Like,
Fantastic.
wait a minute, we have no plan. All the time in
We
space
have no
playing cards
plan.
and talking
Yeah.
to Fluoro.
Yeah.
We played a bunch
Wait,
of
what do
cards.
we actually
I
do?
made a murder robot, and we didn't make a plan.
So there is a day of travel to get back there.
Yeah, that's okay.
You gotta roll.
What are we
Yeah,
rolling?
it's fine.
Oh,
We don't-
yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine. I got an 18, so
Okay. All right.
What should we
No
go
one
on?
cares.
What kind of gun do you have on
Mark,
that dog robot?
a heavy laser? I don't know. That's what it's
You-
called.
Just a heavy one?
Yeah, it's the biggest I can put on a drone. It takes 2 hard points. I literally can't do
Oh,
anything else
okay.
with them.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I don't even have him like auto controlled, so like he basically sits at my feet, and I have to
Yeah.
I have to tell him, okay, shoot now, good boy.
Can we put a grenade in his mouth?
He doesn't have a mouth.
Oh, well,
Aw.
It's
that's
literally
no
like
fun.
it's 4 legs and a gun.
Well, if you need an offensive robot, that's the type you want to get.
Okay. So just to be clear, you're heading back to that planet.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
This
go in
is how we
circles.
choose to die.
Okay. So
The devil
you
we
spend a
don't
day
know.
flying back into this region of space that is inexplicably
Look, Brian,
not on any astrogation charts.
mind control is something you can't see. So we're gonna go fight the cloaked planet
That you can see.
And we can't
Like
see.
the
that we
planet.
can't see.
Yeah. So you fly in, and you kind of, as you fly straight in, again you're gonna have kind of just very faint traces of signals from this area, and you won't see anything until you get fairly close, like almost to the point where you have to veer your ship to kind of get into, so you don't hit this planet. It's gonna come into view much closer than you would normally detect a planet before you can actually see it or try to scan anything.
Mhm.
As you scan it, again, the planet appears, there's nothing apparent on it. But because you rolled so well on your successes, again, it feels cloaked. Like there's probably stuff on it. But again, the signals are being heavily suppressed and hidden.
Does it look like a when we look at the planet, what does it look like to us?
You can scan it enough to see that it's a habitable type. It's a golden zone planet, right? So it's technically in the habitable zone orbit.
Do we see any lights on the dark side, or?
Okay, so if you're getting close enough to do that, we're going to have
like
an encounter
water,
that I'm
earth.
frankly not prepared for right now.
We could wrap it up here, like we're coming
well,
in.
it's 2
Yeah.
hours because I
It's
think we were
only
discussing 2 hours.
17 dreadnoughts.
Set up the encounter, and then we'll do it next round.
Yes, yeah. So this is
cliffhanger,
probably
here
the
it
best
comes.
place to leave off. You're approaching the planet. It's a little tense because you know there's something big there. You know there's something going on, but you can't see what. And what that is will become more apparent next time.
Okay, I'm gonna eject from the ship.
Do we have like friendly like
I'm
confetti?
gonna hold my
we
gun
can-
dog.
Yeah, but we're gonna cliffhanger this before we.
Yeah.
What are we calling them? Fluoro? We'll put Fluoro out there with a white flag.
All right. Well,
Fluoro.
that's as good a place to leave off as any.
Okay.
All right.
This is 100% gonna be
This
the
is
Mahact
100%
home
not what I
world.
had prepared. Yeah,
totally.
October. No, there's no way, right?
Yeah,
There's
time to
no
re-roll
way.
characters, everybody. We're all mind controlled.
Yeah.
All right.
No
well,
Mahact.
all right.